Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the third week of September 2015. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, we've got several big events coming up in Duncanville in the next month or so, and we're going to tell you about three of them and see the Panther highlights. It was the Panthers versus the Panthers at Panther Field last Friday night, and we're going to do all that right after this.
Hey everybody, Sean Mitchell here with Big City Music Review at the Granbury Live Theater today. But we're bringing it to you in Duncanville, September 26th. We'll see you there. Have a good time. Be safe till we get there, and you'll have an even better time when we arrive. See ya.
It's this Saturday, September the 26th, at the Hilton Garden Inn. The Duncanville Chamber of Commerce presents the Big City Music Review, the second round. Other than the featured entertainment of Sean Mitchell, there will be 12 items auctioned off at the concert intermission. The doors open at 6 p.m. with the dinner and concert starting at 7. A raffle with 12 winners worth around $500 each is being held. Tickets are $10 each, or 3 for $25, or 15 for $100. And you do not have to be present to win those. Also, a big spender drawing will be held. Entries are $100 each, and only 100 will be sold. Winners receive cash, $2,500, $1,000, and $500. And once again, you do not have to be present to win. Tickets to the event are $100 each. For more information concerning reserved tables, obtaining raffle tickets or big spender tickets, call Steve or Monica at 972-780-4990 at the Chamber, or go by the Chamber office at 300 East Wheatland across from City Hall. See you Saturday night.
It's Texas, it's fall. It's high school football time in Duncanville, and the Panther Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, with highlights of last week's Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by Jane's Memorial Chapel, our home-owned and operated funeral home celebrating life, honoring families, and serving you in your time of need. By the Wolverton Company, serving the Duncanville area's heating and air conditioning needs for longer than anybody can remember. By Leon Miller Commercial Properties on Main Street. Call Leon at 972-709-7181 if you need office or retail space. Jim McDonald State Farm Insurance Agency on Main Street. State Farm and Jim are there. Roma's Italian Bistro in the heart of Duncanville at Center and Main Streets. The Pope Financial Group of Raymond James and Associates. Dale Ward's Farmers Insurance Agency. By Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing. If there's any delay, it's you we pay. Duncanville's Park and Recreation Department. They've got something for almost everybody. Glow Family Dental. Right here in Duncanville on Wheatland by the tracks. Ambit Energy. Give Don a call. You'll be glad you did. And by Stan Smith, Property Management and Real Estate Sales at Carl Overton Real Estate Office. Call 780-7826. And now, here's John with all the DHS Panthers football game highlights.
Hello, Duncanville football fans, and welcome back to the Panthers Den Show. Well, the Panthers did play the Panthers, the Hewitt Panthers, last Friday night in Panther Stadium. The Hewitt Panthers were highly ranked early in the season, but didn't come in with a very good record. Here's what happened. A warm, windy evening greeted everybody at Panther Stadium Friday night for the game with the Hewitt Midway Panthers, a state top 20 team in the early season rankings. Captains are Jaquil Pierce, Marcel Southall, Jerron Bryant, and Mike Myers.
Center of the field where the captains from both teams are taking part in the coin toss.
Defer to the second half.
After the kickoff, this play stopped by Chris Walker. Finally, then a couple of plays later, Chris again stops the runner short of the goal line. But on the next play, Chris and Marcus Mosley can't stop the surge. And with a little over 2 minutes gone in the game, it's 7-0 Midway. Duncanville was 3 and out and punt, and Eric has to play Derek Jeter, but he did. And Midway has it again at the Duncanville 38. 3 plays later, this a quarterback keeper, and he's untouched for a 20-yard touchdown run. The PAT took it to 14-0 with 4 minutes gone in the game. After a touchback kickoff, Mike makes an 11-yard pickup. And then later, he goes for 22 yards on this keeper. Jakari Brooks for 9. It's 4th and 3, and Mike options to Jakari for 7 and a first down at the Midway 20. But Mike and Alfredo Porter mishandle the ball and fumble. And it's recovered by Midway to stop the drive. A couple of possessions later, Midway has to punt. Mario Green calls for a fair catch, but can't get a handle on the ball. So Midway recovers. And in a topsy-turvy segment on the first down, Jerron Bryant intercepts. And look at the run back. Almost 50 yards. The teams exchange punts again, and Midway's punt to the Panthers is handled by DeMario this time. And he draws a penalty against Midway. And then on the last play of the first quarter, Alfredo goes for 20 yards. And after a quarter, it's Midway 14, Duncanville nothing. After an exchange of punts again, Mike hits Antares Brown for 8 to the Duncanville 11-yard line. And then Alfredo goes 89 yards for a touchdown. Watch this. Eric's PAT made it 14-7. Midway through the second quarter. It took all of 3 plays for Midway to answer, capped by this 6-yard weave through the right side. And the PAT made it 21-7 Midway. After the ensuing Midway kickoff, Mike gets picked off on a pass to Deshaun Scott. And Alfredo makes the stop on Midway's first play. Deshaun Johnson returns the favor. And Mike takes advantage, scampering 21 yards for the touchdown, but the PAT is blocked. So with 2.5 minutes left in the first half, it's 21-13 Midway. But what a 2:35 it was. The Midway quarterback goes for 11 yards on this play. Then, from the 17, this pass and a one-handed catch resulted in a fourth touchdown for Midway in the first half. The PAT made it 28-13 with still a minute left in the half. On a pooch kickoff, Jeremy Washington can't handle it, and it's recovered by Midway. Then from the Duncanville 21, 2 plays later, no, this is not a replay. A pass over the right side over Eli Jones for another touchdown. The PAT made it 35-13, but there's still 23 seconds left in the half. It worked once, so another pooch kick, and this time it's DeMario that can't handle the ball, and Midway is still in business. 2 plays later, another pass, this one over the middle for another touchdown, and scoring 3 touchdowns in the last 2.5 minutes of the half. It's 42-13 Midway, and the home folks are stunned.
Register today for the 2nd annual Heart of Duncanville 5K on Saturday, October 10th, benefiting the Duncanville ISD Education Foundation. You can register online at heartofduncanville5k.com or at Ben Franklin Apothecary.
Attention all ghosts and goblins. You are invited to the Duncanville Parks and Recreation Spooktacular Boo Bash. It will be on Friday, October 30th at the bewitching hour of 7 p.m. The gates shall open to the Recreation Center Haunted Carnival located at 201 James Collins Boulevard. The toll to enter shall be $7 for each child and $3 per adult. Haunted hay rides, ghoulish games, frightful foods, costume contests, and so much more. It's going to be a frightful night with fun for all. They're just dying to see you.
The Panthers receive the second half kickoff. Mike scrambles and completes to Alfredo for 21 yards. Then finds Antirius in the flat for 34 yards. A play later, Alfredo up the middle. Touchdown. And Eric's PAT made it 42-20. Midway. 4 punts, 2 by each team, finished off the rest of the quarter, highlighted by this hit by Jerome Bryant. So it's 42-20 after 3. 2.5 minutes into the fourth, Midway has a 4th and 6 and kick a field goal. Their first and only score of the second half, but now it's 45-20 Midway. After the ensuing kickoff, Mike spots Jakari for a 41-yard gain. Then to DeMario for 13 yards. Mike makes a great run for the final 5 yards, spinning and diving into the end zone. Here's another angle. So after Eric's PAT, it's 45-27 Midway with under 6 minutes left. After Midway had to punt, Mike hits DeMario for 27 yards to the Midway 23. Then he passes to a lonesome Isaiah Upshaw, who scores. Eric adds the extra point. And it's 45-34 with 3 minutes left. After Midway had to punt, Mike completes to Jakari for 29 yards. Then completes another pass to Antirius for 15 more. But that was that. Final, Midway Panthers 45 and the Duncanville Panthers 34. The pre-district games are over now, and the Panthers went 2-2.
Each show we have a play of the week, and I'll be honest with you, this week it was a tough choice. But the play of the week against the Hewitt Panthers was
the interception by sophomore defensive back Keshawn Johnson after the Panthers had just turned the ball over. This interception led to the Panthers' second touchdown, and that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James and Associates. See John or Don at 222 East Wheatland Road or call 972-780-0533 for your investment needs.
also, we have a hit of the week. And there weren't that many last Friday night, but the one we picked was
senior defensive back Jerome Bryant nailed a pass receiver for a short gain, forcing a midway punt. And that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is sponsored by Roma's Italian Bistro, located at the corner of Center and Main Streets in the heart of Duncanville, serving freshly prepared, nothing fancy, just great Italian food. Free delivery, call 972-298-5900 or go to www.romabistro.com.
this week the Panthers and everybody else in District 86A, except the team that has the bye, start district play. The Panthers are 2-2 after receiving a forfeit from the Mesquite Horn Jags for playing an ineligible player. The game Friday night will be at Mansfield's, the big one, the Vernon Newsom Stadium in Mansfield. It'll be the first time we played there in a while. And the Mansfield Tigers beat the Hewitt Panthers, by the way. So this game is big for both teams, as the Mansfield team is picked to finish 4th and we're picked 5th. So the winner of this game has got the inside track on making the playoffs between the two. We'll be back on or before September the 29th with highlights of that first district game at Mansfield and more. As we close, let's see some fan shots. It's a fan cam of last Friday night's crowd at the Panther game, and we'll be back on or before September the 29th. Thanks for watching.
The goaltenders are under the direction of Cindy Ledbetter and Lori Wadsworth. The officers for the Lieutenant Kate Castle, Lieutenant Maddie Menard, and Lieutenant Sarah Still. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Drum major.
Please join us now as the DHS Band continues our long-standing tradition of honoring our school and team by forming the Duncanville D.